Joining me in studio today is Melissa Polischuk from Hospice Huntsville. Thank you very much for coming in. It's been a while since we've had you in studio, so welcome back again. Always a pleasure to have you in our studio. We're talking about the last Swim for Hospice fundraising event, which is coming up very soon, this November, later in November, which is the Poolapalooza.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I got it right on the first try there.
Very good, yeah.
Poolapalooza, which is you were telling me this is a new event that Hospice Huntsville is taking on right now. So tell me a bit about it.
Sure. On November 24th, which is Sunday, we have it's a new event called Poolapalooza, which is an indoor swimming event at the Canada Summit Center pool.
Yeah.
And it's one of the last fundraiser of the Swim for Hospice. We've done a few different events for Swim for Hospice this year.
Yeah.
And Poolapalooza is the last event of the year, and then we start into all of our spring and summer activities after that.
Great. So tell me a bit about Poolapalooza. Now, the Swim for Hospice ran earlier in the summer. We had a couple of the family getting involved, and some others doing fundraisers as well, which is great. Poolapalooza is sort of like an actual event.
Yes.
So tell me a bit about it.
Yeah. So Poolapalooza is at indoor pools, so it's great for anybody at this time of the year. November 24th, the weather, you certainly won't be wanting to swim outside.
No.
So it'll be a great time for any swimmers that are used to swimming in the pool.
Yep.
And we're having traditional lane swimming for that. And then also, we're going to have lanes designated for some really fun, really neat activities.
Okay.
In kind of like a fun relay style kind of race itself. Not a race, and what we do with regards to fundraising for that is everybody would that registers for to become a swimmer. If they raise $100 in donations, then their $50 registration fee is completely waived.
Great.
And people basically collect money by collecting pledges like they do for the hike and the Swim for Hospice itself.
Okay. So a great fundraiser and a great way to remember the fact that winter is on the way and you want to get that last little piece of summer feeling.
Yeah.
This is awesome. So before we move on, I just wanted to talk to you about the Swim for Hospice program. How did it do this year so far?
So far, actually, we've done really well. This year we had Joy Jarvis doing her long distance 12-kilometer swim on her own, which was great. And then we had an anonymous donor match all of Joy's donations for that.
Great.
And then we really expanded on our Create a Swim program. And what that was anyone, if you didn't if you're just wanting to swim in your own lake, in the ocean, float down a river, people could raise money for hospice by creating their own swim. And we had some really awesome people. We had, of course, Allie came in the summertime and talked about her family uses that as a fundraiser every year as part of their family reunion. So we've been doing quite well, and we're really close to our $25,000 goal. So with Poolapalooza, we're hoping to, certainly, of course, exceed our goal for that for Hospice Huntsville. And we also have had Boston Pizza right here in Huntsville has agreed to put on a pizza lunch afterwards for all of our swimmers. So once they're done swimming, we're going to head on over to hand out certificates for all our participants and have a great pizza lunch that Boston Pizza is going to be celebrating and helping us celebrate with.
Fantastic. Hats off to them for helping out with that.
Yes,
That's perfect.
yeah.
So moving forward, tell me, we're getting close to the cutoff registration. November 15th, you were saying, right?
Yes, November 15th is our cutoff date for registration for Poolapalooza. We're asking people to register as soon as you know that you're coming. It's a really simple registration process. You can register online, which is quite easy, or you can just give hospice a call, because in order to plan the event at the pool, we have to arrange, of course, our lifeguards and our volunteers. So it's great to know ahead of time, how many people are going to be participating in that. So you can get your family together, you can form a team, or you can just come out as an individual for Poolapalooza.
All right, fantastic. So tell me about the date and the time again.
Yeah, so it's Sunday, November 24th, and we begin registration at 9 a.m. on the 24th at the Canada Summit Centre. And we'll be finished actually by 11:30, and then everybody will head over to Boston Pizza. We've got the private room booked there at Boston
great.
Pizza.
Okay.
And then that will be it. Everyone will have time for their Grey Cup parties and everything that day. So it's just a morning event and an awesome way to support Hospice Huntsville.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Melissa. We look forward to that fundraiser and much more of the good things you guys are doing in the future.